So this is going to be another one of my sort of unboxing and reviews. This is on a tarot deck called the Serpent and the Peacock. And it is a, I think it's a limited amount of signed and numbered editions. I mean, it's 750 sets, and I think this is number 613. So they are numbered. I think there's only a specific amount. So this is a medieval interpretation of the traditional 78 card deck. So it is by LIBRA MOON Inc. and it comes with a full guidebook. So I'm just going to go ahead and open this now, guys. Oh, let me go ahead and show you the all around sort of the entire box. It is gorgeous. It has all this sort of medieval designs. And if you look on their actual Etsy shop, they have plenty of different sort of medieval designs for tarot cloths as well. I actually bought one recently. It's gorgeous, but this is like the whole box, you guys. Isn't that beautiful? I have been wanting this deck for a few months now. It was very expensive. I think it came out total to about $105, but it was a gift from my mom, so I decided to go ahead and go for it. This is the artistic version, by the way. There's two versions. There's the original, and then there's the artistic, which I think the cards are bigger. But here's the inside of the book, so you can kind of get an idea of what it looks like. And then it's got the color photos. It's got the keywords, obstacles, disagreements. It's got the art. It explains where the art came from. So this was from 1487, Fortress of Faith. So it kind of gives you a little explanation, and then it gives you a little description of the meaning. There it is. Sorry guys, I was kind of having trouble there focusing the camera, but I really want you guys to get an overall look because the box is gorgeous. It's one of those magnetic closed boxes. It's stunning. Okay, so here is the actual deck. I'm gonna go ahead and just undo it now. So it comes with the card showing what number it is, and it is signed. This is the art version, like I told you guys in the beginning. It definitely leaves the reading open for interpretation. I mean, look at the amount of illustrations that are in one card. I mean, just in this one, you've got dragons, you've got religious depictions, you've also got colors that are indicative of fire. So it's definitely going to be a thinker. It's going to be a good idea to go through the book as well as you're learning the deck, or as you're learning to work with the deck. get to show you guys. These are the backs. This is what caught me initially. When I saw another reader, the back was turned around and I was like, oh my God, what deck is that? There we go. The Eight of Pentacles. Thought out deck. The Ace of Swords, check that out. There's like people down here. Interesting. I mean, it's a thinker though, really it is. There's a lot of there's a lot of symbolism in this card. Is this the 5? Yes, this is a 5 of Swords. Look at that. It's almost like you're fighting with your own inner demons. Oh, I'm gonna love working with this. In fact, right off the bat, I think I know a deck that would work with this, and I'm gonna show it to you guys here at the end. I don't think the cards are gonna match like the sizing, but I think definitely I think it'll work really well with this deck. It's another sort of medieval deck that I have. I'm gonna have to pull that out in a bit. This is the 8 of Swords. See, now look at this 8 of Swords, right? So typically she would have a sort of blindfold on, but if you look at this one, no blindfold, 8 of Swords are holding her back, but she's got 2 demons, one on each side. So it's almost as if it's a battle between good and evil, like you're battling your inner voice. You know what I mean? Like if, how do you say it? Like the angel and the devil on your shoulders. That's what this is sort of depicting, which is a really unique way to look at the 8 of Swords. The 9 of Swords. I love this. This is so dramatic. Gosh, I love this so much. Look at this 10 of Swords. It's like somebody came to this person's funeral. It's interesting. Oh my gosh, I am so into this deck. I cannot wait to work with this. The Page of Swords, let's see. Oh man, is it a horse? Or is that a goat? It looks like it has a face on its butt. Look at this. Now, check out this card, you guys, the King of Swords. So typically the King of Swords is a solo character, right? He holds one sword up, which this one is. Do I see a butterfly here? No butterflies. But it's almost as if people are coming to him for guidance or for knowledge. Look at this. They're kind of, they're holding a book to him. That's what I'm saying. Like, and look, there's people whispering as well, talking about him. So just such a unique interpretation of the King of Swords. I really feel like this will probably be a regular deck that I use because I'm in love with this deck. And there's another one that I got recently too, which is the Baroque Tarot. That one is one of my favorites to use. And I think that one as well would go well with this. In fact, I have that one here. Let me see real quick. See? It's dark, but I just feel like it, yeah, I feel like these would work really well together. So look at this, you guys. It's the Two of Cups, right? But then you've got like a body down here that looks almost like it's been laid to rest. So like in the Two of Cups, could this be a union after like a death of the ego, possibly? You know, finally letting your ego go and surrendering to love. Could be interesting. An interesting way to look at the reading. Okay, we've got the 3 here. 3 of Cups. You look at this one directly, this guy is actually looking at the 4th cup. So again, this one doesn't look like the typical. This one looks like a reflection period to me. It doesn't look so much like you're bitter about things that didn't happen, or, you know, kind of upset that things didn't pan out the way you thought. This one actually looks like you're in a reflection period. If you really pay attention to this, it doesn't seem like a somber card. It actually looks like a hopeful sort of new beginning, if you will. Got the Five of Cups here. Very interesting. These cards are fascinating. Oh wow, look at that. That is cool. The Nine of Cups. This is the Ten of Cups. A very unique Ten of Cups. This is definitely not a traditional Ten of Cups. I would definitely have to read more into this one. This one doesn't... not my favorite. I'll say that. But it's cool though. Page of Cups. This is so... It's a lot of like the weird head body things that kind of throw me off. It kind of reminds me of Spy Kids. Those big thumbs, really unique looking. Oh gosh, I love this art. I love Renaissance medieval art. I love yeah, give me medieval art any day. Surrealism is really beautiful too. Look at this King of Cups. Oh my god, that is such a stunning card. Oh my gosh, look at this High Priestess. That is... Oh wow, that is gorgeous. It reminds me of one of my decks, the Mysteries of the Black Madonna. I did say earlier that the cards are very thin. However, as I'm grabbing them, like they don't feel too bendy. Now, again, if you're hard on your cards, these will definitely not last as long. I'm usually not too rough on my cards. However, there are times when I'm really into the readings and I shuffle pretty heavily, and yeah, it can tend to bend the... Oh, look at this. Seriously, he's like eating the guy. You'll see that? And then he's shooting him out of his crotch. So like, when you're looking at the devil, it's typical of your shadow side, right? So maybe this is a repeat of you constantly doing the same thing and learning the same lesson, or refusing to learn the lesson, and you're repeating these patterns. You know what I mean? So it's constantly repeating. Judgment. Oh, look at that. Isn't that the coolest? I love it it when there's just a unique interpretation of any of these cards, because it really does open you up and make you think about what it is that you're reading and kind of break free of the traditional meanings of the tarot cards. And I think that's how you become a better reader, is looking at the cards in a different way. Cards here. Now, not only that, but we have the Nine of Swords here. And another Nine of Swords. So I suppose you have options on the way that you choose to, or you can choose what Nine of Swords you want. Look at that. So here's one. Okay. And here's another. This is so unique. Here's a Five of Cups here that looks a lot more traditional. Look at that. See, I like that you get options with this. Now here's another Fool here. Oh, it's a little, is that an owl? It sure is. See, this looks more like, here's the Magician. Now the other Magician was like the head with the bird attached to it or something. See, this Magician would be more of a traditional magician that I would have understood. But I'm going to actually go through the book and read both of them, or find out, and then see if there's two different meanings to them. If there isn't, then I probably would go with this one for now and then work with the other one later on. Okay, oh, look at that. We got another Magician. So I guess you really do get your choice. Like a matte bronze. I would say it's like a bronze gold, sort of, because it's supposed to be like a matte gold, but it looks bronzy. If it were up to me, I would probably start using this Moon card. And look at this. I mean, look at the character in this. He almost looks torn, right? There's a lot of sadness coming from this character. And there's someone actually holding the moon, so maybe this is the person that he thinks of, that brings him that pain, that loss, that it's almost as if it's like a veil of secrecy. You know what I mean? I love that card. That is gorgeous. And then look at this moon. Here's another one. Again, this moon compared to this moon. Look at this. The character in this moon card looks very tortured, almost, right? And then look at this one. This one's pointing to the moon, almost as if fearless in nature, if you look at this card. It's like he knows the path he needs to go, right? So that's why I say these cards in particular, they really are open to interpretation. See, I almost feel like this Judgment card right here is like a wish coming true, something being handed down from the heavens. But then if you look at this one, it's almost as if it's a release of your past, a release of all the demons that you've been hanging on to. So again, I feel like it's two sides of one coin. But for right now, you guys, that's kind of what I have for you. I will talk to you all soon. If you guys are into this deck, tell me if you would consider purchasing it. If you have purchased it, tell me how you feel about it, like working with it. What type of energy do you get from it? This looks like a really deep, almost it's going to make you think type of deck. One that may actually push you to open yourself up a little bit more than the typical tarot decks will. So I hope you guys like what you saw. If you did, please let me know down in the description. If you guys have this deck, tell me how it's been working out for you. And I will talk to you all soon. I appreciate you stopping by to check this deck out. Bye, guys.